I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie, aka Miss Charlotte. I had to come back on and do this video because this one is so true. Is it okay? Gay people are the biggest and most racist, judgmental people ever. Okay? Now, let me explain this. I am gay myself, right? But I think it's funny how I get either judged by or insulted by or my liking towards someone else is based off my skin color. And I notice this only by other gay people, okay? It's like an everyday thing, okay? I could be online chatting with people, and I like to read people's profiles, and then I'll notice on there, it'll be like, no fat people, or, nobody over the age of 40, or Latino and white only, no blacks, or no feminine guys, only masculine. I'm like, really? And I think this is really funny because my alter ego, of course, is Miss Charlotte, right? You guys have seen Miss Charlotte, she's a drag queen, whatever. But I think it's funny that even though I'm a drag queen, when I go out to the club or whatever, the gay club, and dance already, I'm sitting here thinking, people call me feminine compared to half these guys up in here. Like last week, okay, on Halloween, I saw this black, I don't know what he was, but he was this black guy. He was a bigger black guy. But he had these long braids that he has in his hair, of course. He wears them just as himself. He he just had that typical, stereotypical gay thing about him. He was all acting all conceited and all like he was above everybody else. And that's another thing. I noticed that a lot of gay people think they're above everybody else, like they got something to prove. Now, like I said, I'm gay, but I am not all about everything. I mean, it's one thing to be confident about yourself and who you are, but it's another thing when you walk around thinking you're above everybody and thinking you're better than everybody and thinking that you're something that you're not. And that I see every freaking day out of gay people, and it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. That little attitude like, I'm all that. It's like, I even want to punch them in their face. I'm like, just no. How are you going to sit there and act like that? And another thing, I think that the gay repel thing, I think it should stay as it is. I don't think gay people need to be coming out in the military because it's just going to be making things worse, and people are going to be all, extra, all the gay people are going to want to come out and be like, oh, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, and then that's going to be the biggest issue there, Oh, and another thing, the whole Californian gay marriage thing, I hope it doesn't pass. I hope it never passes. I hope the gay people who all want to get married, I hope they don't get to get married. How about that? So, I had to come back on and explain that because I'm like, I just think it's funny. Like, I see the racism, I see the judging, I see the looking down on other people, and all that. Only in the gay world, that's what I've seen. And I'm like, really? And then you're going to get upset because the straight people want to call you gay or want to bash you and everything else. Well, it's like, look at your attitude. I'm gay and I don't have that attitude. I'm just me. I'm just Charlie. I accept everybody. And yes, I'm confident in myself, but I don't have to sit there and flaunt it to everybody and flaunt, oh, I'm gay. I just don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm sure I will probably get some comments, maybe, some insults, of course, but I want to hear it. I want to hear what other people have to say about this, especially the gay people, because I just think it's really funny, and I can show you guys an example of exactly what I'm talking about gay people being the ones that are the biggest judgers and bashers and everything else. Alright, that's Charlie, aka Miss Charlotte out. Hot look.